Heineken. Heineken's good once in a while. Once in a while. From the tap. You can get Heineken on the tap. It's delicious, by the way. I don't know if you realize that. I just got out of work. I know. I'm exhausted. How about you? But it's time for advices. So I mean, listen, there's no time for sleep, right? No sleep for you. Let's get right into it here. Oh my God, Heineken burps. I mean, take me back to I'm 16 years old drinking my first beer. For crimeless sake. Anyway, one of my best friends asked me to partner with him to expand his bar and restaurant business. I have a job that makes good money, but the potential from this new venture has a decent upside. It may be a pay cut for the first year or two, but there are plans for franchising and I would have exclusive rights to multiple markets. In summary, do I quit my day job and partner with him in a bar or restaurant, or do I keep my safe job that pulls in a livable salary? I'm 44 years old and I'm currently working in the finance industry. So in other words, you're in the finance industry. You get to put a dent in a chair all day long. Yeah, trust me, I know guys in the finance industry, okay? And they got the hemorrhoids to prove it. This is the greatest job of all time. You get to put on a suit, a tie, you get to go to a work and lift nothing. It's my dream come true. I don't want to lift anything. The only thing I want to lift is my cufflinks. Oh my God, what are you doing? You want to, there is nothing worse than the bar and restaurant business. That's right. Kiss you Saturday and Sunday nights goodbye. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to be running around. Yeah. What are you going to be doing? Bar backing now? What are you, 14 years old again? Come on. Restaurant business is the toughest business in town. Knock it off. You know what your problem is? You're probably sitting in your chair there watching March Madness during work. Yeah. That was the other thing about financial guys. They sit there and watch March Madness all day long into the night. Because they don't want to go home and deal with their stupid wife and their screaming kids. You got it made in the shade, buddy. Oh my God. The financial industry, it's the biggest ruse that's ever been pulled over anybody's head. And you get to make good money doing it. Tell your friend to take his bar and restaurant and stick it up his ass. I love these guys. I remember my father. My father would tell me how when he was working over by Roosevelt Field Mall. This is Garden City. He's remember one time a guy in a Mercedes pulled up to him, rolled down the window and said, I always thought I was meant to work with my hands. My father wanted to hit the guy over the head with a spade shovel. Yeah. You know what that's like for a working guy? For a guy in a Mercedes to pull up and tell him that he always thought his calling was to break his fucking back for his whole life. That's when you just grab him by the head and just start smashing it into the dashboard of that car. The grass is always greener on the other side. You're out of here. Oh, for Christ's sake, who is it now? Fucking neighbor. He's out there smoking about a half a pound of pot right now. Oh yeah, I love it. He's a constant reminder that I'm having no fun. Yeah, thanks, pal. I don't know what he's smoking. I'm getting high. I love people. It's like my neighbor back here. He's 300 pounds holding on to the railing. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. He's outside smoking cigarettes. This is a guy that's completely given up on life. He's hanging onto the railing. He can't even stand up straight. Now my dog's going fucking nuts. And he's like this. And the first hour that he wakes up, it's hacking. It's an hour of that. And then my wife is throwing up in the house because she can't handle his hacking. And then he yells at the dog. Down! I don't even know the name of the dog. The guy can't even speak. He's like, down! I'm in Maniacville. Oh. Let me show you how this is not going to work. Josie, Josh. I'm gonna have to bring something harder out here. Anyhow. Dear Bithead 1000, I first gotta say your channel is a godsend in these trying times, and I congratulate you for keeping the show going despite all the ups and downs. I am a guy who's been working nonstop since I was 20, and now I'm 40. The job I have, software development, doesn't allow me to take a break or vacations at all. And I feel I've burnt out a long time ago, and I just can't stop or take a break because I feel the responsibility with my customers, and sometimes I wish I could throw all to hell and live a simpler life or have a regular job, but I just can't. And on top of that, the only time I want to relax and play some video games, watch some good movies, I just fall asleep and drop dead. What should I do? I got news for you, pal. What I'm going to tell you is probably going to be one of the most depressing things of your life you're ever going to hear. Okay? Taking vacation is a big dog and pony show. You know what taking a vacation to me is? It's like a massive attack of depression. Every time, I'm going to give you an example. I went to Las Vegas, Mandalay Bay. I'm up on the roof, topless bar. I get a drink, I get in the pool. The sun's beating down on the concrete around the pool. I put my neck on the concrete. Oh, like somebody's giving me a massage. I got a fucking gin and tonic. I got girls walking by me with their tits hanging out. Okay? I'm drinking and I'm watching tits go walking back and forth. This is the life. I see Halle Berry's boyfriend. Remember that scum of the earth scumbag with the sex addiction? I love it. He cheats on Halle Berry, then he comes on TV. I have a sex addiction. Yeah, congratulations, asshole! Like every other American, like every other man on planet Earth. I have he's in rehab for sex addiction. Can you imagine this? I just want to sit in on this meeting. And as I sit there, all of a sudden this depression sits in. This, like, I don't even know how to expect, like, this morbid depression kicks in. And I'm like, I'm on vacation. This isn't real. I can't do this every day. I want to do this every day of my life, but I can't. And on Monday morning, I'm going to have to get up and go to work. So stop torturing yourself with vacation. You don't vacation until it's time to call it quits with everything. That's when the real vacation starts. And I got news for you. That doesn't exist either. So there's something more depressing for you. You think there's retirement? You think this machine stops? It doesn't. It has to keep going. So just keep on going until you fall into a pine box. You understand? That's the way it goes. A wise man once told me, never take vacations. And you know what? The fucking son of a bitch was right. I don't want him to be right, but he was right. You want to talk about burnt out, pal? I haven't had a day off in 10 years. Oh, you think I'm joking? I know what burnt out is. The best thing that can happen to you is you have an aneurysm and you just drop dead. That's the only vacation you've got to look forward to. You're out of here. I need a vacation from these goddamn dogs. I've got one from William. Hi, Yessie. I got divorced 3 years ago. Congratulations, by the way. I love this. I love this. I'm talking to a guy at work who got divorced, and all I could think to myself is, Jesus Christ. What must it be like? I mean, the moron is married again. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. I was talking to him the other day. I said, how's the single life? He goes, oh, you didn't hear I got married. I was like, what? You got married again? Oh my God. These are the kind of people you got to deal with out there. Yeah. After about 9 months, I ended up on Tinder and was getting laid 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, well, what's the problem? What's the problem here? That end of email. What's the matter? You rode off and hit your head on the sunset? All right. Single mums are a gold mine. Mums, what is this guy from England? After about 6 months, I don't know what happened. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Now, you're going to make every married man out there lunge at his computer screen to wring your fucking neck. I couldn't do it anymore. Oh, yeah, I know. I couldn't have 22-year-old girls sit on my face anymore. I couldn't take it. Guy, you're pissing me off. If it was guilt from having these women thinking I was a stand-up chap and ignoring them once the deed was done, or just boredom, I don't know. Now I need a drink for this email guy. I feel like I gotta hop on a plane and fly to England just so I can come over there and make a man out of you. What do I gotta take you out back? And show you what it's like? My problem now is I haven't been laid in well over a year, and the thought of so much as touching a woman makes me feel sick. But I'd rather be in a shitty normal relationship than grow old alone. How do I sort out my shit? How do I sort my shit out and get back on the wagon? P.S. I'm not gay. I Googled Tom Brady and he doesn't do anything for me. Well, I am baffled by this email. I could hang it up right now. I don't know what to tell you. After coming home from work, how do you deal with an email like this? How old are you, guy? If I were you, I would get to the nearest hormone replacement therapy center, and I would just tell them to start nailing me with testosterone left and right. I don't know what to tell you, guy. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know. I'm at a loss. You're out of here. Get out of here. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? When I say the grass is greener on the other side? It's like, what is this, life a joke or something? What is this? Somebody upstairs is having a lot of belly laughs right now. Oh, all right. Here we go. I'm having a panic attack because I'm at the end of my beer and I got another one here and I don't have a bottle opener. I know, I'm in a shed full of tools, but guess what, guys? Every time I go somewhere and I got to open up a beer, I always have that guy here, and he's got the cigarette lighter. Pop. Or this guy, hey, here, I got it. I don't do that. The last time I tried to open a beer bottle, I banged it on the side of my beach chair, and the bottle shattered. Oh my God, everybody was looking at me like, what are you, a total idiot? I struggle opening it. I have a vice right here. And I'm like, I'm going to bust the top of the beer bottle open. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You know what? You cross that bridge when you get to it. All right, here we go. Jesse, need some advices. I've been working a membership warehouse you might be familiar with for nearly 10 years now. The pay is decent, but I loathe literally everything else about my job. I wake up on a workday with such harrowing dread that lately I've taken to using my FMLA just to just to avoid my soul-crushing experience. I am 35 and considering going back to school to do something that I would actually enjoy, like working in the tech industry. Do you think this is the right call? Or should I just keep my nose to the grindstone for the next 30 years? I have full benefits. I'm topped out. But crumbs balls, I just can't take working retail anymore. Yeah, well, guess what, pal? That's right. You're on your way to getting a tumor behind your eye. Yeah, when you have that feeling of dread every day when you go to work, guess what? It's going to kill you. Okay? Where do you think cancer came from? Yeah. What? You ever hear about the cowboy that dropped dead from cancer? No. He's too busy getting up and get on a little doggy. This whole cancer thing came around with the full-time jab. The first time I worked a full-time job, I worked a full 8 hours. I said, oh my God. I was like this. I came home, I was like, I said, no human being was meant to do this. And I've been doing it for the last 30 years. Yes. I'm a broken man, okay? Everything hurts. You know what? You want to get into the tech industry? Never mind going to school. Just start somewhere. What do you want to do? Just go and start it. If that's your passion, if that's your dream to get involved in the tech industry, specifically, what is it? What is it? And start doing it Today. I don't know what you want to do in tech industry. You got to be real specific with me. But say it's I want to, I don't know. I'm just going to take a step. I want to build a website. It's stupid. What do I know about tech? Then start today. Never mind about school. School is nothing but a facade. It's a facade. Let's face it. Okay? Math, the calculator is to math what the internet is to school. You don't need math anymore. You don't have to know how to do math. We have calculators to do that. You don't have to go to school anymore. Everything you ever wanted to know, every piece of knowledge you ever needed to know is right there. I can watch Harvard courses on YouTube. I can Google any information I need. Why are we paying all this money to go to a school? For a certificate to get our foot in the door. Yes, we understand that. But if you're good at what you do, you don't need that certificate to get your foot in the door. You're out of here. This is not a bad Heineken. Here, let's see how we do over here. Well, how about that? Yeah, not bad. I know. All right. Here we go. Hey, Bithead. I have been watching your show since the very beginning, and I've loved it through the years. I don't need any advices at the moment, but I do have a quick question. I remember you having another YouTube channel about digging through the trash and electronics. What happened to that channel and all those awesome videos? They were great. Thanks, Mike. Well, yeah, Mike, that was back when I hurt my back, and I was out of work for a while, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And I started picking through the trash. Well, it was a low point in my life. It really was. Because I really thought I was going to make videos picking through trash. I said I didn't think I was going to be able to work anymore. My back was that bad. Yeah. And I remember I built a wagon for my bicycle. I was going to be this guy. The guy riding a bicycle with a fucking wagon on the back. Thank God I got out of that. It was just a bad scene. And I remember I found a pair of speakers, and they weren't exactly at the end of the road. They were more like by the fence. I think I might have stole them. They were near the fence, but they were close to they were like halfway to the garbage. And I said, did I just steal these? And I remember I got them home. And I was just like, I might have just stole those speakers. And I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ. All right, what are we doing here? Guys. God. That was definitely a low point. Listen, I've had some low points. That goes without saying. Here we go. All right, here we go. Advice is, what's the best way to suck your own dick? Asking for a friend. Ah, God. This is what I got to deal with. I don't know. Block and tackle? What do you want me to tell you? I've never been flexible enough to try to suck my own dick. I mean, maybe that's a blessing. But I imagine there are some people that are. I mean, I see girls doing yoga where they could basically put their mouth right by their twat. I mean, that's great, you know? Listen, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to suck your own dick and then what? Huh? And then what do you even say to your own to these fucking dogs? Josie, stop. Come here, Josie. Hey, Josie, come here. Ah, you know what? You're fucking out of here. Go get fucking canine cancer or something. I don't know. Can't dogs get cancer now? I mean, yeah. You're not getting chemo, pal. Imagine, why would a dog get cancer? Anyhow. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna suck your own dick? What are we talking about here? My mother watches the show. And then how are you moving forward? What are these fucking dogs barking about? How are you gonna look at yourself in the mirror anymore? I don't know. You know what? Suck your own dick. Go ahead. And then shoot a load in your own face while you're there. Just to really, cap things off. I don't know. Guys, that's it. You need advices. My head is spinning right now. Advice is down below. Guys, send me your advices. I mean, we'll talk about it. We're going to help you out. I'll solve your problems. Just like that. Right? All right. I got a headache.